The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Zoro and Sanji will not only become stronger and gain power-ups after Wano, being considered commanders of the Straw Hat Pirates, not exactly commanders, but people that are on the same caliber and are going to be able to fight against admirals, not beat them, but be able to go toe-to-toe with them and hold their own. But they will also have a bounty of over 1 billion berries. And the fact that these two characters are fighting commanders right now is pretty scary to believe just how strong they're going to be by the end of the series. The Straw Hat Pirates are already probably top 5 strongest pirate crews in the world. I know that's a huge claim, but if you're not a Yonko crew, you're probably not going to beat the Straw Hats, and after Wano, they're only going to get stronger from here on out, and their notoriety is only going to get higher and reach the heavens. But now that we have some added information on certain bounties, as well as what exactly Zoro and Sanji will be doing in Wano with their matchups finally set in stone, I think it's finally time that we discuss these two characters and their bounties after Wano. But of course, without further ado, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, click the bell icon to stay notified, yada yada yada. You know the drill by now. Now, of course, before we get into what their bounties will look like at the end of Wano, first let's discuss what type of power-ups and just how strong these individual characters will become after this arc is said and done. Bear with me if you've heard some of these statements before in previous videos. I just like to create my videos in a way where I know that every video I make is going to be someone's first video, so they obviously don't know my thoughts and process to certain things or who I am. So I just like to reiterate so they understand what I'm trying to say. Zoro and Sanji are a part of the Monster Trio. They are mostly a fan coin term of the 3 strongest characters on the Straw Hat Pirates, who are usually relied upon, usually fight the 3 strongest characters of the opposing side. Now, unlike their captain Luffy, who has been fighting all throughout the New World and has been getting the most shine upon him because he is the main character, Zoro and Sanji unfortunately haven't been getting that much spotlight shone upon them, which is why so many people were excited for Wano, so we can finally see just everything that these guys are capable of, as well as beyond that. They're fighting the top 2 commanders of an Emperor's crew, so it's all or nothing, and both of these characters have a lot of opportunities for growth. There's Zoro, who has to learn more and control his Conqueror's Haki, as well as explore more in depth of Ashura and what's going on there. And of course, there is the Black Blade. If you've been following this channel long enough, you know that I think by the end of the series, Zoro will have 3 Black Blades. Just like Luffy, Zoro will surpass these legendary figures to achieve his end goal of becoming the world's strongest swordsman, and that includes, of course, the legendary samurai Kozuki Oden, who wasn't able to make his Enma blade into a black sword. And I fully expect by the end of this arc for Zoro to get both the Wado Ichimonji and the Enma into black blades, as they are sister swords crafted by the same swordsmith. I am willing to bet that King does have Conqueror's Haki because of his disposition within the crew, and being the right hand of Kaido and being the strongest character of the Beast Pirates besides the captain himself. He does have the inherent ability to conjure flames because of his race that he belongs to, that used to once live upon the Red Line before going extinct, or nearly extinct according to Big Mom. Zoro is now able to cut flames, and King is a swordsman to a degree, so he is the perfect matchup for Zoro to get stronger and learn more about himself and grow as a person as well as a fighter. And as for Sanji, he has a lot more to prove than even Zoro, because we have not seen Sanji go all out, not once, ever since the time skip, and what he is fully capable of. And he even got a power up just like Zoro with the raid suit that we haven't even seen the full capabilities as well. And of course, there is a Haki upgrade. I think Future Sight fits Sanji's character quite well, as his affinity is of course Observation Haki. And of course, they can unlock different Haki abilities that we have yet to even see. Of course, Sanji and Zoro will end up surpassing these commanders, and by the end of the series, they're going to be one of the strongest characters in the entire world. It seems the theme of this fight is not only going to be about surpassing the older generation, but also heritage and legacy, where a lot of characters have some sort of dark history about themselves. You have King and his entire race that ended up being extinct. You have Queen's history with the Mads, Sanji's history with the Vin Smoke, and there's Zoro, who God knows what's wrong with him. We possibly linked to the Shimitsuki, and Wano itself. The reason the Shimotsuki is important is because we know that 50 years ago, a ship from Wano left and ended up in the East Blue, and Zoro's teacher is the son of a person that went on this voyage and is also the creator of the Wado Ichimonji. He's the one who taught Zoro Sanachi, and as well, back in the past and during Oden's flashback, we saw one of the Shimotsuki leaders, but we didn't actually see his face fully, we just heard about him. And we haven't really seen much of him as of late, and always found that odd. So maybe Oda has been waiting for a moment to reveal his face and what's been going on with the Shimotsuki in Wano, and how Zoro might be connected to all of this. Especially how Zoro looks oddly similar to Ryuma, who was a former member of the Shimotsuki clan as well, and Zoro did inherit his will in some way by using the Shisui. So I do fully expect all of these characters' history to be explored and fleshed out during this battle, but we're here to talk about bounties. And first, I think we need to discuss Marco the Phoenix. His bounty was officially revealed in the Viver card to be 1.3 billion, 1,374,000,000 to be exact. Now, the reason this is important is because Marco's bounty being 1.3 billion, which is not that far off from Queen's, means that King's bounty is most definitely higher than Marco's, not just because King defeated Marco, definitely making him stronger, but because he is a part of the Beast Pirates, and they're a lot more violent and dangerous than the Whitebeard Pirates, because they actually go out and pillage villages and destroy towns and all sorts of stuff. And Queen, who is a 2nd Division commander, has a bounty of 1,320,000,000, just 1 billion over Zoro, and just a little bit less than Marco, who is a right hand of Whitebeard, who is a legendary pirate. This knowledge actually greatly helps us understand or predict what Zoro's potential bounty will be by the end of Wano, because again, if King defeated Marco, although momentarily, and most likely has a higher bounty, and Zoro is set up to defeat King, not only is he going to surpass King as well as Marco, he will also surpass them in bounty as well, because usually in One Piece, whenever someone defeats another character with a bounty higher than theirs, then the person that defeated them gets a bounty higher than that person. Example being Luffy against every person he's fought thus far, Arlong, Katakuri, Crocodile, the list goes on. And Zoro and Sanji's bounties usually surpass even Luffy's previous bounty. If you look at the pattern thus far, you'll see that this is usually the case for both of these characters. The potential for their bounties are extremely high. If you look at what they've done in Wano alone, it's pretty damn crazy. Zoro has fought Hawkins, he defeated Killer, he defeated Apu, he punked Queen, he fought Big Mom and Kaido, he blocked a simultaneous attack from both of them momentarily, he scarred Kaido permanently, and now he's set up to defeat King. Oh my god. Sanji fought Page 1, he fought Drake, he fought King and Queen multiple times. He's set to defeat Queen, and he has the history of the Vin Smoke and the legacy of Germa 66, now having the possession of Stealth Black Raid Suit. It's pretty damn insane just how high both of these characters' bounties could possibly become by the end of Wano alone. And once it goes public that Sanji has the legendary Stealth Black Raid Suit, his notoriety is going to go through the roof. I find it ironic that the fame that Sanji so wants is all because of his family name and legacy, and something that he clearly despises. I really find that funny. So in terms of bounty, I definitely see Sanji having a bounty somewhere between 1.3 billion and 1.6. I said that I would like it being 1.666 million, because it would be a reference to Germa 66 and the devil as well, because that is a theme that goes with Sanji's character. Throw in his family history with Germa 66, the legendary Stealth Black Raid Suit, him being a part of the Straw Hat Pirates who just defeated a Yonko crew, as well as he's about to defeat a 2nd Division commander. I think that's well warranting a bounty of 1 billion berries. Just like Zoro, Sanji has the potential to surpass Marco in bounty as well because of his infamy, and he is a part of the newer generation that are supposed to surpass the older one. And as for Zoro, I fully expect him to have a bounty of somewhere between 1.5 and 2 billion. Whatever King's bounty is going to end up being, fully expect Zoro to have a bounty higher than that, and as well as Marco's, because of all the things Zoro has done in Wano up until now. And he's going to defeat King, and he has Conqueror's Haki, and we know just how important Conqueror's Haki is seen throughout the world of One Piece. and just how dangerous of an ability it is. He scarred Kaido. If he obtains a black blade, I don't know if that will play a part in his bounty increase. It might, because not a lot of people have a black blade in the world of One Piece. I expect Zoro's bounty to be higher than Luffy's current one, which is 1.5 billion. And although they could play it a little funky because Wano is isolated so they can hide some of the feats that's going on, they do have CP0 and X Drake there witnessing all of this, so you best believe the world government will find out what these two have done. But that's the video. I do want to bring up the fact that Zoro could potentially open up his eye. I don't think that's the case anymore because I think he would have done so when he fought against Kaido. But it is a possibility, the fact that he hasn't even opened it. Even Fujitaro, who's blind, opens his eyes every once in a while. I do hope he get a little mini flashback during this fight of his time with Mihawk training and how he lost his eye. That'd be great. Please let me know in the comments down below what you think both of these guys' bounties will be by the end of Wano. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day and a good night. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.